Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tayler Yarish Show. We're back. Here we are in the chair at the desk with the camera. I was just sitting here watching. You ever just like sit on YouTube and you just watch movie trailers of like what's coming out? Why is that so exciting? I mean, not exciting, but like, why is it? I feel like that's sometimes the best part about movies is just when you hear that they're going to make that movie. You know what I mean? And it's not even because you think it's going to be a good movie. It's just all like some of the movies, you know exactly what the movie's going to fucking be like. But the only surprise is the fact that they're going to fucking make it. Do you know what I mean? Like when they said that, you know, they're making a Fast and Furious 9, which I don't even think, I think there's more than 9, you know, because there were some other ones that like broke off the franchise, ones with The Rock. But like, you know exactly what you're going to get from Fast and Furious 9 for the most part. It's going to be a lot of cars and action and all that horse shit. But the only surprise you get is oh my God, they're making another one? They're making another fucking Fast and Furious movie? That's the only surprise you get. And then the next one is, they dropped the trailer. We got to watch the trailer. And that's what I just watched the trailer. It's the most ridiculous thing. They like, you know what I mean? I like action movies. I like them. But there's a level where you're like, this is dumb. Like that's not how things work. That's not how the world and physics work. Dude, at one point in the trailer, you know, there's like, you know, they're on the highway and they're driving fast or whatever, and there's like an explosion or something like that, and a car flips, and Vin Diesel catches the car. He catches the fucking car. I gotta find out. I gotta. Fucking ads. God damn it. I want to make sure I don't have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Where is it? He's no. Oh yeah, John Cena. Like John Cena's in it. Dude, I know they were like, The Rock did well for the franchise. He's a WWE wrestler. Let's get John Cena, and I'm not saying The Rock is a good actor, but the John Cena is a terrible fucking actor. And I don't know why, but he's not like aging as well as The Rock, and for some reason that bothers me. Like it bothers me that it looks like he's got work done, and you know, his hair looks like super plasticky. It's just, I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it fucking does, man. Okay, right there. I mean, right. He catches the car. Okay. Right there, I was like, okay, this is the dumbest thing ever. But it keeps going. Like, I haven't seen a Fast and Furious movie, like, fully, probably since the first one that The Rock was in. And I just don't know when the story like changed for real from when it was just about like cars and maybe gangs, rival gangs or whatever. And now there's just always some big operative or someone's trying to hunt them and kill them. It's like these people it started as them just like illegally racing cars, and they would like steal, you know, oil and gas and shit from trucks. That was the whole thing. Somehow they have made their way into underground crime organizations, the fucking cartel, and, you know, the FBI and all this horse shit. Like, these are small town people. Like, at one point in the trailer, Dom's sister, I don't know her name, but she's like, there's like a room full of dudes, and she's just whooping everybody's ass. It's like in the first movie, you were a bartender. What? When did you acquire this skill set? When did you have the time to go and learn fucking judo and kickboxing and all this shit? Like, when did that happen? It doesn't make any sense. Paul Walker's character dies, and then everybody's a ninja. Huh? What do you guys think? Is that where the franchise should go? I swear to God, like, when Paul Walker died, the franchise died. Why is everyone good at fighting? How come everyone can shoot? Have you ever gone shooting? It's incredibly difficult. It's incredibly difficult. You need to practice a lot. I know people that shoot all the time. They're still not like, and obviously I'm complaining about the legitimacy of an action movie. Like, yeah, of course it's not fucking realistic, Taylor. Have you ever seen Rambo? Have you ever seen any Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Yeah, but they didn't catch cars. He caught a car. Come on, man. Do better. Do fucking better. People just getting thrown off of buildings. At one point, they drive off a cliff, and then, like, by some miracle, a hook gets attached to, like, the wheel well, and it flings them through the air on the other side of a cliff. It's like, who's even thinking of this shit? How high are you? It's no longer, it's just no longer believable. And does anyone even care? Oh, John Cena's his brother. That's enough to ride this whole fucking storyline on. Let's do that. Dom Mazzetti. Or no, it's Dom Mazzetti. That's not Dom. Wow. Where did I pull that one from? I don't even know what Vin Diesel's character last name is in these movies, but Dom Mazzetti was like an old fucking character dude on YouTube who made really funny videos. Is he still alive? Let's check that out. Dom Mazzetti. Dom Mazzetti, still crushing it. How much is Dom Mazzetti? I love how that's always the first thing on Google. You type in somebody's name. What is Dom Mazzetti's net worth? Why do people care? People are so fascinated with other people's personal business, their money and shit. How much money does he have? Maybe if he makes a lot of money, maybe then I'll try to do that. Maybe then I'll try to do that as well. To be fair, that is pretty much the reason everybody starts a podcast nowadays, is because they think they're going to be fucking Joe Rogan or something like that. That's not why I started this. I did not start this podcast to become Joe Rogan. Although we are both bald. But still, that doesn't mean anything. You think just because I'm bald, we're the same? You think I look like Vin Diesel and I'm going to catch cars? It's not happening. Point is, it's a dumb... I've just been watching a lot of dumb movies, man. Earlier today, I watched, like, maybe 45 minutes of Mortal Kombat. Maybe one of the worst movies ever. They got to stop trying to remake shit, man. And the first Mortal Kombat, you go back and watch it. It's not that great, but it hit everybody at a time. Like, a lot of movies weren't great, especially action movies, you know what I mean? To, like, really nail one. Of course, you compare it to like, CGI and everything now, like, the standards we have now. Of course, it's, it's not going to hold up, but it does in, like, sort of a nostalgia. They're always trying to capitalize on nostalgia. Like, you know what I mean? But that's not how it works. It doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie or that it's going to do well. When I heard they were remaking a Mortal Kombat movie, of course it's going to flop. I knew immediately it was going to flop. When they made another fucking Point Break movie, of course it's going to be terrible. Of course it's going to be terrible. You don't have Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. I mean, what if we took the movie that everybody loves and then we just, like, upped the ante? No. You don't need to always up the ante in a movie. For this next movie, we're going to take it to the next level. You don't need to do that. That's a thing that The Rock does. I've noticed this. Anytime The Rock is preparing to do a role, anytime he says we're going to like elevate the character, we're going to take this franchise to the next level. What that means and what that is code for is The Rock is going to get jacked as shit. That's all it means. That's all it means. Every time he's like, gearing up to play Black Adam, so excited to explore this character and take it to the next level. Roids in the arm. That's all it is. Oh, we got this one coming up. Time to start eating 7 more servings of chicken. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen The Rock? He's like, I'm gearing up to play this fucking role. And then there's some like dark, dramatic scene where he like has a breakdown or like goes crazy, or he actually plays a fucking character and not just, himself with a different jacket whooping people's ass. That's every Rock movie. But that's what got, it's a formula. It works for him. Keep it going. That was one thing I realized when AMC had their movie pass, which was the biggest fucking scam ever. But when AMC had movie pass, you could see movies whenever you wanted. You could see a movie a day for free. And it was like $20 a month or something like that. And I would use it all the time because I had a lot of time to kill during the day. And I would go in there to take naps. I'd go to a matinee to take naps. And I realized that you could fall asleep for the first 20 minutes of any movie that The Rock is in. And you wake up, and it's kind of hard to tell what movie it is. You know what I mean? They all just blend together. You just wake up 20, 30 minutes in, he's in a tight shirt, he's whipping people's ass, and he throws a guy through a wall. That's every movie. And then you're like, oh, Kevin Hart's in this one. That narrows it down. But that's every fucking... The only movie that he got extra roidy was Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg. They both were just fucking juiced to the gills. And it, you know what I mean? It just didn't make it better. Like, where does that end, dude? Like, are you going to be 85, with the steroids? I mean, I guess, look at Stallone. I saw a video of, let me see if I can find it. I saw a video of Sylvester Stallone in the gym the other day. Let me see, March 10th, 2020. The recent videos. Need a recent one. Sylvester Stallone's latest workout is straight out of Rocky, Men's Health. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, so he's in the gym and he's got like two big plates, and he looks like he's having like a seizure. I don't know. Oh man, this doesn't look great. Like, I don't know about the form on any of this. Am I wrong? Oh my God, and then he just crashes to the ground. Oh, I'm watching that again. Okay, so it's on his Instagram. If you want to see this video, go. I'll put it up in the video, maybe. We'll see how much time I have to edit. But it's on his Instagram. Good heavy morning, punching hard to the final bell. Dude, how is he still making references to Rocky? Good heavy, punching hard to the final bell. I mean, the comments are just fucking great. What the hell is he doing? Not gonna hate, but those plates look fake. You know what? It does. I kind of agree. Like, the way that they're moving, it does look a little bit. I wonder if he listens to the Rocky soundtrack exercising. That's funny. Yeah, but he doesn't look he doesn't look great. But that's what I mean. It's like I don't want to see The Rock like this. You know what I mean? I don't want to see the fucking Rock just old as shit. So excited to take Superman to the next level. And then he's just juiced out to the gills. Nobody wants to see that, man. Nobody fucking retires anymore. You know? Everybody's just got to ride it off the rails. Maybe that's because, you know what I mean? We all just feel like we have to just keep going. I mean, actors, it's different. You know, they want to stay in the public eye or whatever. But why? Why? You did it. Sylvester Stallone, you were Rocky, for Christ's sake. You were Rambo. Put down the weights. You don't need this. Now I'm just watching it on a loop. I mean, it's really upsetting to see. Can you imagine if like this is your fucking grandfather? You know what I mean? Oh, we're going over to Grandpa's place. Where you walk in? Where is he? And then your grandmother's like, "Oh, he's down in the gym. You know, your pop. You go down there. He's listening to like Down with the Sickness, just doing fucking lawnmower rows or whatever. Grandpa, how ashamed would you be? I get like of your son, like Sylvester Stallone's son. If Sylvester Stallone's son was just like some fat piece of shit, you know, just really let it all go. You got to be like a little bit. It's like, come on, man, you have my last name. Just, you know, just at least go on a diet. Hit the treadmill once. You're fucking embarrassing me. I'm 75. I can do more pull-ups than you. I mean, what the fuck, man? Schwarzenegger's son is pretty jacked, right? What's his name? Isn't he like also mayor? Schwarzenegger's, or didn't he married someone, right? He married someone big, I think. No, he didn't. No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger's son, Patrick Schwarzenegger. Who's he married to? Wife. Patrick Schwarzenegger, wife. Dated actress and singer Miley Cyrus from 2014 to April 2015. No shit. Who is Patrick Schwarzenegger engaged to? Abby Champion. Who am I thinking of? That's like a Schwarzenegger that's married, or somebody's famous, somebody who's famous, their son married, you know, somebody big. Was it Scott Eastwood? We don't know if he's married. Fuck! This is gonna bother me. I thought it was Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger's children. Catherine Schwarzenegger. No, it's got to be Patrick. God damn it. All right, well, that's just going to bother me. Good. That's going to bother me all day. Can't wait. Can't wait to be thinking about that for forever. It's fucking hot in here. Can you see me sweating? Nobody watches the video. It's fine. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I can't put the fan on or the AC because then it rumbles and then you hear it and it's horrible. That's why I didn't take a shower before this, though, because I'm going to have to take one after. Only to get sweaty again because I got another park show today in an hour and a half. I got to wrap this up. I got more time. Yeah, I got a park show in Prospect Park, and it just rained for the last hour, so no one's going to be there. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Maybe somebody will throw another fucking balloon at me. It's great, man. My new coworkers are like, "We want to come see your show." I'm like, please don't. Please don't come see it. I don't, I know what you think. You think I do a thing, but whatever's in your head, it's not that. it's so crazy how much I try to lower people's expectations when they like want to come see a show. I'm like, first of all, just stop using the word show. You know what I mean? Unless it's like at a club and it's nighttime and they are serving alcohol, it's hard to call it a show. I mean, it is a show. A lot of these places, but people come and they expect one thing, and then they get there, and you're like, yeah, see, aren't you upset because you thought it was going to be something else? Well, no, this is it. But a park show, you should know what you're getting into. I mean, you're seeing a stand-up comedy show in a park. Chappelle isn't dropping in, okay? He's not. He's been dropping in a lot of places. Why was he fucking singing with the Foo Fighters the other day? That was kind of weird, huh? I'm a creep. It's a terrible Chappelle impression. That was one of the worst I've ever done. That was god awful. But yeah, I saw the video. I was like, I don't know if I would have done that. What am I saying? Man, this is really going off the rails, huh? It's a sad day in New York, though, man. They just ended the to-go cocktails. All through pandemic, and even, this time after it. I'm saying it's over, by the way. Pandemic's over. It's not a pandemic anymore, and it hasn't been for fucking 5 months. It's, But they ended the to-go cocktails. I don't know why. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any problems, of people like boozing in the street. First of all, you don't need to. It's not like if you say, oh, we're going to stop people being drunk in the streets and stuff like that, so we're going to end to-go cocktails. Those weren't the fucking people that were doing it. 6 friends from NYU. Are they too young? That's probably too young of an example. Whatever. 6 kids in grad school at NYU. There we go. Who are taking some, to-go cocktails that their parents paid for and sitting in the park on a Sunday. Those aren't the people, okay? We're talking about the brown bag people, which you could do. Nobody stopped them anyway. Even before you could do the to-go cocktails, it's been, how many times I've just you grab a beer, you go sit in the park. Nobody's checking. Nobody looks. But now you're what this is doing, it's only fucking the businesses. It's only fucking up the bars and the restaurants. Because a lot of people get the to-go cocktails. I don't know what they think is going to... Isn't New York bringing a casino to try and raise money or whatever it is? They're going to allow you to gamble in New York, but you can't drink in a park. People who get cocktails to go, they don't do that to drink on the street. They don't do it to walk around. Nobody's going to pay, these people aren't degenerates that are doing this. Nobody's paying fucking $14 for a Paloma so that they can, harass somebody on a sidewalk. That's not what's happening. These are just fucking, people who just want to take it home, or they want to go sit in a park with their friends and have a picnic or a gender reveal party or a bridal shower, or, maybe they're just like some dad who has to sit through their son's baseball game and they want a cocktail to go and they can afford to do that. That's who we're talking about here. Some of the things that the city does, it makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense. When they choose to care about what and why, and so they make this dumb rule. They don't know how to allocate resources, I feel like. That's a big thing that the city doesn't do. When my scooter got stolen, granted, it was just it was a stolen scooter, but I called 911, okay? I called 911 and told them what happened, and they came 2.5 hours later. Legitimately, 2.5 hours later, they came to my house. And I get it. It's not an emergency, yada, yada, yada. But the other day, I was walking through Williamsburg, and, I saw, no shit, 15 fire trucks. Not an exaggeration. 15 fire trucks, probably an equal amount of ambulances, cop cars, all gathered at Domino Park. There's a story about this, but I didn't know what it was at the time. So I'm like, oh, I got to check this out. So I ride up. I'm shaking because I have to pee. I ride up, and there's like a fucking gathered people all around. If you don't know Domino Park, it like sits on the water in Williamsburg. It's a nice park. They got a sand volleyball pit or whatever, but they're all gathered by like the railing by the water, and there's a police line and everything, and then you look out into the water, and there's just like 4 police boats. There's like, they're doing like a drag or something, and I was like, whoa, what happened? And apparently some guy, he either jumped off the railing or no. I read later. People had the story wrong. Somebody said like he stumbled in, like he was some fucking drunk degenerate or something like that. No. So they were on the volleyball court, and some dude was like somebody hit the ball long. He was going for the ball, and he flipped over the railing into the water. And it's not a high fall. Like, he for sure survived the fall, but there's nowhere to like swim to. You're just in the fucking water now. And the current was kind of high. It's also probably very cold. And by the time I got up there, it was a little bleak. I was like, what happened? Somebody told me. And they were like, oh, they've been looking for over an hour. And they still hadn't found anybody. And, at that point, you could probably call it. It's pretty sad. But the point I'm making is that there were legitimately like a couple hundred, and it was a mix of police officers, EMTs, yada, 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 all just standing on the pier, just standing there, just like looking. Like, think about how much state money was just standing on that pier. For how long? Like, they sent 700 fucking people to go try and find this one guy. Even though there were legitimately, like, actually looking, there's only a few people that were actually doing anything. There were the people operating the boats, and then one dude was flying a drone. Those were the only people that were doing anything helpful. Everybody else was just kind of standing there with the rest of the public, like acting like they're doing something, and they weren't. But like, they send all those fucking people, but then you try to call 911, and it takes 2.5 hours, and then when they get there, they don't even help. Now, I realize that has nothing to do with to-go cocktails, but they both bother me. Everyone likes a to-go cocktail every once in a while. You don't want to sit. It's a nice day. You don't want to sit in a bar. So you just want to, get your shit and run. Ugh, I don't know. Dude, it is disgustingly hot in this room right now. I don't know. Kate hates the air conditioner, and I don't know why. I don't even know if she enjoys just sitting in, like, stick, but that's what it is. Like, I have the air conditioner off by choice right now because of noise, but I'd be blasting it all day. Like, I don't even think she realizes what she's sitting in until, like, you go outside and you're like, oh my God, I can breathe now. But I was outside and then I came back in. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is tough. All right, I have to fucking end this because I'm going to piss my pants if I don't. Would that be good content? Would that be good content if I peed my pants on camera? You can't see my pants anyway. That's the podcast this week. I'll let you know how these fucking... I have 2 of these goddamn park shows. Oh, God. The guy was like, the booker was like, how do you like the park shows? And you don't want to be like, they're the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm like, oh, they're not bad. They can be good or bad, They could be, they could be good or, they could be tough, depending. How about a sweltering hot day where it just rained just before showtime and you have to drive an hour to get there? How about, oh, fuck, I really do have to leave. Oh, my God, it's in an hour and it's an hour away. That's a terrible feeling. All right, goodbye. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Peace.